when our old pal Dr. Ian Smith stops by, we're usually talking about fruits and vegetables and healthy eating and exercise, but he's also killing it with his novels about a smooth Chicago private eye. His latest is Beyond Midnight, an Ash Cain novel. I don't even know how many books this guy writes. He's writing novels, he's writing weight loss books. He's got to be in the 30s by now. How are
Not
you?
yet. I'm great. Great to see you guys. Great to be here. I'm excited about Beyond Midnight. This is my Chicago-based series. It's all Chicago, and so I really write it for us who live in Chicago. And this case, Beyond Midnight, has everything that Chicago is known for. It has corruption, it has murder, and it has great food.
And newscasters, I'm assuming.
And great
yes.
Yeah. And so this case is a lot of fun. It deals with, some aldermen who are, bending the rules a little bit, and a body shows up on Lake Michigan. And Ash Cain, our private investigator, has to go to work.
How do you find the time to do all this stuff?
Writing is oxygen to me. Like, I just can't stop creating. Larry's the same way. Don't let him fool you, by the way. He's the same way. We just like to create.
When does the movie come out? Because Paul is against books.
So I've actually written it's been optioned to become a TV show. I've written the first pilot episode for it. And so, as Larry can tell you, Hollywood is, and Dean will tell you, Hollywood's fickle, but it's a process.
Yes, those things take a while.
But I wrote the script, and we got meetings, and hopefully things work out.
Would it be filmed here, you think?
Well, that would have to be filmed here.
Yeah.
Because, this book, Chicago is a character in the book. So I take you to all parts of Chicago, whether it's the north, the west, the south, downtown. I want people to feel like it's authentic. You know these Chicago shows on TV that you see?
Right? It drives me crazy.
That are, they screen somewhere shot in Canada.
Yeah.
No, this is Chicago. It's our streets, it's our people, it's our everything.
That's great.
Let's talk about weight loss drugs. The thing that came out this week, Eli Lilly as a pill, which I think people have been waiting for who don't want to do shots. How promising is that?
Well, the form of delivery is very important with medications. Injectables sometimes tend to be more effective because it's better absorbed than pills. So one of the questions is going to be, what will the absorption rate be like for the active ingredients in the pill? But also, maybe now it's more affordable. But still, even with all that, people have to understand that these medications have lots of side effects. And there haven't been really long-term studies looking at what the long-term consequences might be for this. Do they work in the short term? Obviously, yes. But what about your gastrointestinal system? What about your gallbladder? There are things that are happening to some people that aren't widely publicized because everyone's talking about the weight loss.
Are doctors being careful enough to tell people, number one, about the side effects, but also, do you have to use that in conjunction with the changing your habits? Because is it the same old thing where you go back to your old habits once you're off the medication,
People have to understand that these weight loss medications are really low-calorie diets in disguise. So basically, the people who are losing all the weight is because they are eating less calories. And so the medication makes you less hungry, it makes you feel full longer, so you eat less. So if you reduced your calories, without the medications, it's the same effect, but this is actually a shortcut. Like I said, it works in the short term, but you still have to change how you eat, and you have to change how you move because you come off those medications, and people don't talk about this, people gain all that weight back and then some.
Yeah, do you have any insight into feeling fuller longer a more natural way with the kinds of foods you eat?
Of course.
Well, other than, drinking a glass of water before dinner or something, but what are some other?
Fiber. Fiber is really it. Fiber and protein. Those are the two nutrients that really help people feel full longer. The fiber actually absorbs water, so it makes your gastrointestinal system expand and have the satiety, and it triggers the satiety message to your brain. But also protein. Protein is slower to be digested, which makes your system hold on to it longer. And there are plenty of ways, I've talked about them for years, to do it. So once again, I don't want to go crazy down on these medications. They're helping a lot of people, but people still have to have a change of mindset and make those behavioral changes for long-term success.
What do you think about people? Serena Williams famously just came out and said that she was using the weight loss drugs, and
which everyone knew, by the way.
Yeah, and it's like, is it one of these things like, my God, I look at Serena Williams, one of the best athletes in the world. Should I be using them? Serena Williams is using them. I'm starting to feel like, is everyone feeling like if I'm not using this, then I'm a slug sitting around because she's in great shape already?
Yes. Well, I think what these medications have done, and the people who are behind them, is they've made people feel like it's okay, right? That it's not cheating, it's an assistance. Where I have a problem with is when people think this is all it should be. This is all it needs to be. It's just take the medication and everything's going to be solved. It just doesn't work that way. Serena's doing great, but Serena's also an athlete, so she's still working out. She's eating better. So those are the messages people still need to hone in on when trying to take these medications.
It's my understanding doctors do not want to prescribe these things for kids under 18. Is that a good policy? Is there any instance where a kid should be using this?
I think it's a great policy. There are not enough studies to talk about what the implications can be in younger people. I think it's very important. I think we need to be cautious about it and not rush to it. But listen, over the next 5 years, we'll have more data to see whether or not younger kids or younger teenagers should be able to take it.
In the meantime, this new Ash Kane book, it's available everywhere, I assume. And what number is it? It's a series, right?
This is number 5, but they're written as standalones. And go to my Instagram, at Dr. Ian Smith, spell the doctor out, Ian Smith. I'm doing a $1,000 giveaway if you can solve 4 clues that are related to Beyond Midnight.
Oh, it's like Encyclopedia
You're taking
Brown.
the lead here, man. That's good.
Oh.
Wait,
So
what was
we'll
that?
I don't, we are too stupid to figure it out, so don't write it down. It's for the smart people. The book is Beyond Midnight, an Ash Kane novel. Thanks. Good to see you again, Ian.
Thanks, doctor.